If you've ever experienced putting time and effort into a video and it flops, you don't get the views, well, it just happened to us.
Yep.
We're actually going to do a test to try to bring it back to life, but also try to identify what the heck is going on. Because we know what the analytics are, we know what our click-through rate is, we know what our impressions are, and it's just not working right now.
No.
So, this is going to be a great test, and we're going to explain to you what you can do if you feel like a video has flopped. Also, if you're brand new and your channel is like not even a month old, there's also a different approach that I wouldn't probably do this. And before we dig in, do me a favor. In the comments, let us know, have you had a video flop or is it just us? All right, but we are going to talk about something that we're going to do we've never done before. We posted a video today.
Yeah.
And it was exactly 12:05 p.m. All right? 12:05 p.m. Eastern time. That's the time that we've been posting videos, and we've got some videos that went micro-viral.
Yep.
And what we mean by micro-viral is they're over 100,000 views.
Yeah.
Same time.
Yep.
Basically, same type of content. The title of the video. I think it was a good title.
I thought it was a great title.
And the title was...
How to Dominate YouTube as an over 40 creator.
Right. And it was great. I think it was great. I mean, I'm being biased, but I think it was really, really good. And
at least the content definitely was.
No,
I don't know if it was the title or not, which we'll talk about some of the analytics of that in a minute.
The thing is, though, too, we got some good data on the thumbnail.
We did.
I think we got a split test back. Would we have 2.5 thousand impressions?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we had just under 3,000 impressions, but we already had the split test data coming in.
It's crazy. Yeah.
And the one was at 59% over the other. And that's the one I think we're going to go with, though.
Okay.
And so here's what we're going to do. Let's explain what we're going to do.
Yeah.
But also, why don't we do this first? What would you say to someone that has been posting for, like, let's say, I don't know, 3 months consistently? When is the time to decide if you should mess with things?
I think it's going off of what are you regularly getting? Like, are you getting consistent views on the fact of, like, it's always 100 views you're getting? Are you getting 1,000 and you're like, I'm not really progressing forward? Like, I want it, for us, we were like, we started down here, we went up here, and now we're getting back to, not down, but we're averaging 1,000 views, which I remember when we started, we're like, oh, we just want to average 1,000 views.
That's it.
We're getting that right now, but now we're like, I want more because we know there's more out there.
But it's slower to get there.
It is slower to get there. Usually we were getting 1,000 views in like 5-6 hours. Now it's like it takes a day almost to get 1,000 views on our videos. And I mean, when I say we're nerds when it comes down to analytics. We break everything down, where it's the click-through rate, we're looking at the impressions, we're looking at the view duration, engagement, does comments matter? We've done a million tests, and we're always going to do tests. And actually, side note, a little test we're doing right now, this video that you're watching, we're posting this at a different time as well to test that out. This is going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to see if this works, if posting at a different time, because we did notice that we were posting kind of all over the place, and we were having good growth. And then as of maybe a couple months ago, we were just like, hey, 12 o'clock works for both of us. Let's just post that.
Yeah, it gives us enough time.
We still had videos do good. And then all of a sudden, once the new year hit, we were just only getting about 1,000. We were always posting the same time. So is it a time thing? I don't know. There's a bunch of things we can go into with analytics.
The crazy thing is, though, who would think that on a Sunday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon that a video would do well?
Yeah.
And not a typical video for us. So what we do is on Sundays, we post a podcast episode. Yep. And it's Scotty and I, and we're either in the studio or the last two we were out by the pool.
Yeah.
And so we post that on Sunday because that's the only open day we really had.
Yep.
And we were like, we'll do something different. Not a lot of people are posting on a Sunday.
Yep.
Which might be a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
It might be a clue. But I think our first maybe 6 or 7 episodes, they were just okay. I mean, they got over 1,000 views. Some of them were 2,000 views. But the last 2 have performed the best.
Yeah. Out of all of our videos in the past,
by the pool.
Yeah. Maybe it's that.
I don't know.
I mean, we had one get, right now, it's still getting views, over 4,000 views. The other one is, I think, about to hit 3,000 views right now.
Yeah.
And they're both doing
great engagement.
And nothing different as far as, like, how we're finding the titles, the outlier titles, how we're doing the thumbnail. Like there's nothing really different with that. So it's really comes down to, is it the time? Does time really matter to post?
I think that's the thing though. We have to mention this. If you're going to test something, don't test a whole bunch of things.
Yeah. Focus on one at a time.
Right now, we are going to test the video that we uploaded today. This is a brand new test. Never done this before.
No.
So you're going to probably want to come back to the channel
Yeah.
and see this update. And actually, Scotty, I didn't even tell you, I recorded myself before I deleted the video.
I'll throw that in there then. Yeah.
So I basically I said, hey, we're going to do something I haven't done before. I'm doing this so I can keep track of this and also so I can share it with you. And it's literally me just hand holding.
Yeah.
And then I shot the video of the screen.
Yeah.
I didn't do it like in ScreenFlow. So I have that.
That's great.
I archived it. But here's the thing. We didn't archive the video. We made the decision to delete the video 3 hours after we published it with 240 views.
Yep.
Never done that before. It had probably 24 comments. It had about maybe 15 or 16, maybe 20 likes.
Yep.
But we're going to lose all those comments.
Yep.
We're going to lose all the likes. We're going to lose all the views. But here's what we're going to do, and this is going to be a complete test.
Yep.
We are going to re-upload that video. I am going to probably shoot a little bit of a different intro because I have no idea. Will YouTube look at it and go, we've already seen this video before?
Yeah.
Should we maybe not do anything?
I don't know. That's stuff we're going to talk about. We have to figure that out.
Maybe you want to tune in then if you are watching this live, or maybe you can just watch it. The next video that's going to upload, which will be tomorrow morning, we're going to do it at 9 a.m. Eastern time. We haven't posted one in the morning in months.
No. Yeah.
So we're going to do one it's going to be 9 a.m. Eastern time. We are going to post this.
Yep.
And we're going to see what happens. We're going to use the same thumbnail, but should we use the same title?
Yeah, that's the thing. And I'm glad you brought that up. I do think I'm going to change the title, and I'm going to tell you why. Title, and if you guys don't know this already, we talk about titles with impressions. We always look for outlier titles. If you guys don't know what outlier titles are, it's pretty much I do all this research. Title Ninja over here does my research, where I find these smaller channels that have videos that go micro viral for them, or viral, where they have maybe, let's say, only 1,000 subscribers, but 100,000 views on a video. That's a big outlier. So I would take that title and I'd reconstruct it. And actually, I know it sounds like a lot of work. I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of stuff. We actually broke that down where we have 10 of those for free in a swipe file. If you want that, just comment hooks down below and I'll send you that, because one of those outliers we're probably going to be using tomorrow when we post this video. And I am going to do a new one. And back to my reason why is because I've noticed, again, guys, we're nerds when it comes to this. We are on the clock researching like nonstop. Like last night I didn't go to bed till midnight because I was just researching this stuff. And I noticed on our videos that don't go micro viral, around 3 to 5 hours, we're averaging between 1,000 to 1,500 impressions every hour, which sounds great to a lot of channels. To us though, I noticed we're not getting as much growth on that, right? And it's like the same. Every video is the same. The ones that went micro viral in the same time period had 2,000 to 3,000 more impressions during that same time. And again, impressions is all with your title. So that makes me think, okay, the title didn't hit enough. Like it was good because it gave us our average, but it didn't give something more. It didn't push it more. So maybe I need to build more curiosity into it. Maybe I have to have a little bit more like mysteriousness, maybe some negativity. Like we're going to try some different things. We're also going to look into some stuff that we've done on previous videos that have gone micro viral. Maybe I take that approach where I start with like our why statements or what, or this, or whatever statement that worked, and test that out.
Yeah. I mean, I think the whole thing does come down to is like, yes, we feel like this video was flopping. Now, could we have just let it go and it got picked up a week from now?
Sure.
It could.
Sure.
It could. Could you just change the title? Yep, you can do that. But we've never done what we're about to do. And that's the thing, is we want to test something. We are not defeated. We will not get defeated. That I will tell you. We are, like Scotty and I have both said to each other, it's like, this is just going to help us learn more and help us help you. Because that's really what this channel is all about. This channel started as us documenting what we were doing on another channel that we've built over the last 10 years, which is over 100,000 subscribers now, did multiple 7 figures. But that there was basically our testing ground to then report over here. But now what we're doing is we're testing and we're reporting. And now we're going to get to test on these videos that we're doing right here. But I would say if you are experiencing a video that you feel like has flopped, it has not gotten the, the push. You have to also ask yourself, on your channel, you need to know your analytics.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it in relation to where other videos have been? So that's why you need to look at your analytics. You need to understand your analytics. Your analytics are there for you to learn, and to be able to go, oh, well, it's gotten its regular 3,000 impressions, so it's right on course, or it's only gotten 1,000 and normally we get 3,000. Mm-hmm. So, something's wrong here.
And then also, that's a great point that you brought up. And that also leads me to putting out a bunch of content, because you can't learn from any analytics if you only have 5 videos.
No.
Because it's not enough information, right? Like we have, I think this video is probably going to be around 298, 299. We're almost at 300 right now, videos on our channel that we have gone through. And we have not deleted one until today's, right? So even the ones that we failed on or flopped, we still were able to learn from that. So I know we're doing it as a test right now, guys, but I wouldn't, especially if you don't have a lot of videos, I wouldn't delete your videos.
No.
I would make sure that you're just taking something from it and learning. Like, is it the click-through rate? Is it the impressions you're getting, which is the title? Mm-hmm. Is it your view duration? Is it the retention in the first 30 seconds?
That's
like,
big.
There's a bunch of analytics we could go into, but that you need, like you said, you need to have that filled up with content to look at that. Because if you don't have the content to look at analytics, it's going to be very hard for you to learn anything and actually grow and apply it to your next video.
Yeah. One thing I want to highlight here is, and something that we don't know. Mm-hmm. And I said this to you.
Yeah.
Depending on the time that you post a video, does that just mean like maybe at that time there's so much inventory right now? And I mean inventory, more videos. So like right now in our space, in the like how to grow a small channel on YouTube space, there's a lot of inventory out there. A lot of people publishing that YouTube's algorithm is going like, okay, we got all this content. Let's just, disperse it. Yeah. But if we do it at different times, does that matter? Does that increase our chances? And we all do know, like, everyone kind of lives by the 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about how is it performing over the period of time that it's been out there from our own history. Yep. So one thing I would just say is you got to be willing to take swings. You got to take those swings, because you're going to get base hits, doubles, triples, home runs, grand slams. Yep. We've had some grand slams. We've had more singles than we've had, strikeouts. I will say that, but we've struck out.
Oh yeah.
And it's okay that you just pass, you just kind of go. Like one, for example, I'll say we've got one video right now that might only have like 500 views. Yeah. And the reason why is because that video was, I wanted to go out there and reach coaches and course creators. Mm-hmm. And it's still a great video. And you know what? The people that are coming in to watch that video, they are our ideal clients that we want to work with. But it didn't do as good as the other videos because it's a little bit more narrow. Yeah. So we tested it. Yeah. We'll do more of them, but we just still wanted to test it. I'm going to leave them with this, then I want you to leave them with your final thoughts. Okay. Here's the thing. Take more swings. Be willing to take something that didn't work and just dig in and learn from it. And then adjust a little bit, create a new one, post it. Don't get defeated. This is a long game, and you always have another at bat. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm going to say exactly what you just said, and I want to leave you with this, which is we have tested a bunch of different things on this channel. You actually did a series of testing different things. Mm-hmm. If you want to see those series and see those videos of everything, because it's one thing at a time on each video we kind of focused on, and we showed the results and everything. If you want to see that, we have a playlist right here where you can go check out all of the different tests that he did on this channel. So go check that playlist out over here, and we'll see you there.